So I'm sure a lot of y'all done heard about that whole thing out of Philadelphia with the Sesame place and how that character Rosita uh, was high fiving white kids but gave the black kids the Heisman. Hmm. As somebody who grew up on Sesame Street and all that, I couldn't imagine being in that situation. I mean, if you grew up with Big Bird and Cookie Monster and even old suspect Bert and Ernie, because they starbursts on the low. That's the running joke we always say about them. Anyway, I mean, all that Cookie Monster, the Count, all that Grover, all that. Could you imagine that? Yeah, you could. Um, Philly is a racist place. I mean, who are we kidding? You know, and teaching kids to hate early. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not shocked or surprised. You always expect it to happen. If you're black and aware, forget being woke. Black and aware, because that's the one. See, woke is one thing. Aware is a whole different matter. Woke, you can see things. Aware, you know things. There's the difference. You woke up to something. You aware of the problem. Systematic institutionalized racism is in all phases and places, so it's nothing new. Disney is racist. They all had plantation, so it ain't nothing new. Snow White. I mean, think about it. All that stuff. So they have a character which would be with the name Rosita, which don't sound like Mary Poppins, but she's a turncoat. She's a hater, cause she got a shuffle and buck. This ain't a shock or surprise. And happening outside Philly, it's just a shame that this mother, these children had to go through that. But am I shocked or surprised about the blatant racism in America with 3Ks? Heck no. I always expect the worst. I do. You live long enough, you see enough, you heard things growing up. Yeah, yeah, you expect them to show they behind all the way out, and then some. Because every field in America with 3Ks is racist. All of it. If any time or place can enslave you and give you a names and give you so-called this, but never fully embraces you and throw slave catchers on you to harass and bother you, give you half-baked education in schools, uh, to jeopardize and separate you in every way you can imagine, because you're never considered a full American. And it starts when you're a kid. So if you're watching Sesame Street and you love what you saw and you play along to have fun, and then you see something like this, it's just quite traumatic. It's very traumatizing. So I say boycott they races behind. That's the best way. Turn that mess off. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and that Rosetta character was getting green lighted to do just what they did. That wasn't by accident. And as a matter of fact, especially black folk and any other folks who are aware of racism and you see it happening, you ain't never too young. You're not too young to get aware. Because you need to be aware that it's alive and well and it manifests in all walks of life. You see, they plan plantation agendas in all walks of life. If you're watching anything, sports, entertainment, you should enlighten your kids about Colin Kaepernick. You should enlighten about ownership. You should enlighten about this, that, because that's the best education, the tool. Ain't no kumbaya, and this ain't no will of the world. I'm out.